Arrange the following bonds in order of increasing polarity. And then we have the bonds. We have a CH bond, we have an NH bond, and an OH bond. Okay, so in this case, right, we have to rearrange these bonds in terms of increasing polarity. So the hardest part is knowing, are we going up or are we going down? If we are increasing, that means that we have to start low and end high. We want to increase. So on the left-hand side, we have to have the lowest polarity. And then as we go from left to right, we should be getting to the highest polarity bond. Okay. Now the next thing is to see what's going on with the bonds that they give me. Now for each one of these, right, CH, NH, OH, there's something that's similar for each one of these, right? And seems like it's the hydrogen. Each one of them is bound to the hydrogen, which means that if they're all bound to the hydrogen, that's the same for all of them. So that's not going to be able to tell me anything in terms of who's the lower and who's the higher one. It's got to be the other element. So I'm focusing in on the carbon, the nitrogen, and the oxygen. Now, the second thing is just know that when you're talking about polarity, the property that talks about polarity, nonpolar, polar, dipole, all these P type of ideas, that's your property, electronegativity. So we have to know the general trends, negativity, of electronegativity, right? The general trend on the periodic table for electronegativity. So here's my lovely periodic table. Here's my electronegativity trend. And electronegativity is easy to remember because it's from corner to corner. The lowest electronegativity value is in the bottom left of the periodic table with big bad boy francium. And I'd like to say that it's from F to F. So it's your two F elements. From francium is the lowest, going all the way to fluorine is the highest. So as you're going from this way, you're actually increasing your electronegativity. So that means that getting to fluorine via a period would be increasing, and going upward to fluorine would also be increasing in electronegativity. So just know that if you have a low electronegativity and you have a bond, chances are that you're going to have a low polarity. Now, it's not all the time because it really depends on what the other element is, but remember, the other element in the bond is the same for all of these. So we can simplify it and say that low electronegativity francium, low polarity. High electronegativity, high polarity. So now we just got to find out where carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen are. And on the periodic table, if you do have one in front of you, you would see that they are on the same period as fluorine, where it would be carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and then fluorine. So I call it CNOF. CNOF. That's how I remember who goes where on the periodic table. CNOF. You might hear me sometimes I say NOF, NOF, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Okay. So that means that I'm increasing electronegativity as I go from left to right. So carbon would be the lowest electronegativity. Then comes nitrogen, then comes oxygen, and then comes fluorine. Same thing with the polarity. If carbon has the lowest electronegative value, that means that in the bond, it would have the lowest polarity. Keep in mind that polarity is a fancy word for saying a pull or a attraction to electrons in the bond. So if you have low electronegativities, you ain't pulling anything. Your attractiveness is and you can't grab those electrons as well. So we know that the carbon one would have to start. So C, H would have to be on the left-hand side. Right as soon as I make my first decision, I go to my answer choices and I get rid of all the ones that don't start with that. So these two start with C, H bonds, but these two don't. So right off the bat, I'm 50-50. I'm good to go. I now increase my chances. Now, from C to N to O. O would be the highest one. So O would have to be all the way over here. It would have been FH, but FH just wasn't one of the answer choices, or, one of the ones that they wanted us to fix. So C on the left, O on the right, N right smack in the middle. And there we go. If we are increasing, that means that the arrow is chomping on the bigger guy, so my arrow would have to go this way. And then that's it. And seems like it's letter B for that. Oh, yeah. What'd you think? Hopefully this helped. Thank you for viewing the video. If you want to check out more questions like this with video solutions and deep dive solutions to help you get prepped for your exams and quizzes, we got you. Head on over to our website, glazersguide.com. It's going to really help you out, get prepared for your tests and quizzes, whether you're in high school, college, AP, right? Any standardized exam that you got to take that involves chemistry, we got you guys. And it's also great prep to, if you're taking the MCAT, you got to know Gen Chem, right? Or even if you're doing biochem or orgo, you got to get these topics down, especially electronegativity. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.
For more practice and for more fun, go to glazersguide.com.
And for more practice and for more fun, come on, go to glazersguide.com.